Gucci.
Alright, sounds good. Good afternoon, TCP. How are you?
I'm good, my G. I appreciate you having me.
Thank you for coming on.
Nah,
You're
you're
probably
welcome,
like
you're
the
welcome.
most followers we've had on the show so far.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
what I do, bro. I like to come and just like give back and try to help everyone grow as much as possible.
Yeah. And did you find that when you were starting out, there was similar people like giving back to you just at the start of your journey?
If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Also, please smash that like button on the video and enjoy the show.
Nah, hell nah.
No.
We were blackballed right away.
Yeah.
There's like other companies that do what we do, and they made it extremely difficult for us. But made it in the end, huh?
Yeah. Is it like really competitive, the market?
Yeah, it is competitive. The basketball industry is competitive regardless of what like you're trying to do in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, when there's like one main dog and then everyone else is kind of like fighting for that position, it's it's annoying. But now we're at this level, so I think we're doing well.
And would you be planning to just keep it in basketball being the top dog, or would you try to branch out into multiple sports?
Eventually, like I'll go to a lot of different sports. Like I have friends that are already in other sports, so I'll probably stay in basketball for a while. But I do a lot of other type of stuff too, like content wise. But when I can start hooping myself, it'll be a lot more entertaining, I believe.
I was wondering, with like kind of the accent, like kind of like, is that kind of you trained for it, or did you kind of just develop it, or were you born somewhere?
Trained like nah, I
Dude.
definitely didn't train for it.
Okay.
I was born here in Melbourne and I was adopted into the States. So like growing up in the States, you'd get picked on so heavy, especially like going in and out of like homes and shit. You'd get like picked on so heavy.
Yeah.
So like I would try to switch it up and then it just like stuck and now I just sound like this.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
some
yeah.
words are super Aussie and some words are, you can really tell it's from Atlanta.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
How much influence does the American basketball culture have on like the Australian basketball scene?
A lot. I think like the American basketball culture is the entire culture. I think like everything is trying to be replicated from that culture, especially like the African American culture, as they're so dominant in the sport. Yeah, it's so big because of those athletes. Genuinely, like the whole culture is perceived that way because of America.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the earliest memory you can remember?
Earliest memory I can remember. I don't know. Relating it to basketball, probably I started playing because I was getting like fat. Like I didn't play because I just picked up and liked the sport. I was getting fat, and people keep telling me I was getting fat, and it was like, I gotta do some exercise. And I got put into like this all girls team, and then I was better than the girls, so I thought I was good at something, and then it kind of just stuck. Like I wanted to be good at the sport, and yeah, that's kind of like how it went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what made you go into recruiting rather than, I guess, or are you trying to compete at the same time as recruiting?
Nah, recruitment. So good question. The recruitment started because a lot of kids out here don't have a fair opportunity. Like if you come from where I come from, you don't have the funds to always play representative basketball and do all of these things. So I wanted to create something that gave kids, like everyday kids and anyone from any situation, I wanted to give them an opportunity to succeed, regardless if they play representative basketball, domestic basketball. I wanted to create a platform that would allow them to be seen by like American colleges and for a price that's not 12 grand a year.
Yeah.
Like these tours and everything like that, it's like $12,000 to $15,000 a year. Like rep fees are like $3,000, $2,000 a year. Some of us just don't have the financial like necessities for that.
Yeah.
And like we don't come from stable income families. We don't come from family at all. So I wanted to create something that would be available to everybody and really create opportunity for kids like myself growing up. So I always believe like if you want something, like if you want to do good, right, you should base it on like your upbringing. It's like I'm trying to be who I needed when I was young. So that's literally why I started the recruitment space. And yeah, it's about to launch in probably the next month. And I'm excited for like all the opportunities that these kids are going to have throughout the sport. Like I didn't want to come in like other companies and just film them and get all these likes and clicks. Like I could care less about any of that. I want to be able to give opportunities and change lives. Like that's my purpose, you know?
Yeah. And going back to like the original part of where you got that purpose, what sort of activities did you do or hobbies you had growing up when you were going through school?
Going through schools, I feel like I was a very shy kid. I don't come from a great environment, so I was always like very kept to myself.
Kept to yourself.
So like hobbies and stuff like that, it was just basketball. Like I just played basketball. I'm a big fan of wrestling. Like I love like WWE and stuff like that. But other than that, I stuck to myself. I was a quiet kid. Played basketball. Went home. Played PlayStation. Like that's if I was allowed at that point. But yeah, that's really all I ever did.
Yeah. In school, what are the things you liked and disliked about it? And were there any parts you thought you could improve on? Or it could be improved on?
Well, school in Australia is mad easy. There's no like hierarchy in Australian schools. So school for me here it was very easy. School in the States was a big difference for me. Like you realize like there's a hierarchy in school. Like the athletes hang out with the athletes, the cheerleaders hang out with the cheerleaders. It's kind of like that. It's not like the movies, but similar in a way, you know?
Yeah.
Even though I was part of like the athletic groups and I was good at basketball and I was well liked in school, I was still like that quiet kid. So I would relate to like everybody, you know. But the things I probably would improve on, I probably would have done more, like gone out more and being part of like the school. I didn't really do what kids do. Like I just played basketball, went home. I was very shy about leaving the house and really putting myself out there. So I just stayed in the crib.
And then after school, what did you go on to do straight after high school? Or did you go to study or did you go work or just competing in basketball?
No, so I was supposed to take the Division One scholarship I had a bunch of Division One scholarships, but I decided, nah, like I need to make money. I just didn't want to go back to school, like studying, and I didn't have ambitions about an education. I just wanted to play basketball and make money. And I was like, I got an opportunity to do that right out of high school, and I just took it and I took full advantage of it. Yeah.
And how was that opportunity like?
The money part is difficult. When you come from like nothing and you have no money and then you start getting money, you learn to blow money quickly. So like that was a big mistake, especially the first 3 years of me playing basketball. You just think it's forever. Like you just think you're gonna get this amount of money forever. Professional wise, I was very lucky because like out here when I was 14, I had a great coach called Nathan Boat, and he allowed me to play as a 14-year-old in the men's team, like with the other professionals. So I was kind of accustomed to it early. So transitioning from high school to the pros wasn't extremely difficult. It was more just the lifestyle changes of like having money and having freedom and like there's no one to tell you you have to go to practice. Like it's just you have to do it yourself, you know, and make your own schedules. But I adapted quite well and quickly. Yeah.
And coming over here to Australia, how do you find the differences between our professional scene for basketball versus the one in the States?
So I played in China professionally for a while. Not really in the States. I only played my high school ball in the States. But in Australia, it's very structured. Basketball is very structured. There's not much freedom to do what you want to do. I think the kids here see the kids in the States and like what they're doing on the court and how they're able to create and do stuff and have that freedom compared to like how here it's like structured, like pass, move. Like it's you have to follow like a structure here. Where in the States, it's kind of like, you're good, go be good, you know?
Yeah.
So that's a big difference. But professional wise, again, it's the same concept. There's different rules, different structures, but I definitely prefer the US system. I think it allows you to develop much quicker and like you find out who you are as a basketball player fast. Yeah.
Right, yeah. What was the biggest reason for you moving from the States to Australia?
Well, I came back here to play in the NBL. So I came back to play for the Southeast Phoenix on their like first ever Chinese tour. So I went out there with them, and then I got stuck out here because of COVID.
Stuck?
Yeah. So then I just stayed out here. But my main reason for coming back was to develop on the Southeast Phoenix and try to like become like a mainstay in that. And then obviously I got injured, and then I went to the Big V route and stuff and just stayed in Australia. Like I liked it out here, but I don't know how long I'll be out here for, but I'm enjoying it right now.
Yeah. And TCP, did you start that in the States or just in Australia?
Well, the recruitment space, I started here. But TCP, everyone in the States calls me T. And my mom's always says that, like, trusting Christ's purpose. It's like, trust Christ's purpose. Like, always trusting Christ. And when I was able to, like, link the two connections with, like, trust Christ's purpose and Tatham College pathways, I just was like, TCP just sounds right. Kind of just came to me. I ain't even gonna lie. Just came to me, and I've just been rocking with it ever since. But yeah, everyone's always called me T, like my whole life. No one really calls me Austin. No one calls me Oz. Everyone just calls me T. Yeah.
And where did that come from?
Literally my mom. Like she would always just say like trust Christ's purpose, trust Christ's purpose. And then I don't know, everyone was just like, she keeps saying it to him, and then they just call me T.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. So shouts out to moms.
And for the other people similar to yourself, but have not really got the foot out to start their own recruiting agency, what sort of advice would you give them that you wish you had when you first starting out?
Starting it out from Australia or just worldwide?
I guess worldwide. But what would the differences be compared?
In Australia, it's harder because you have such a controlled space. So like I don't have the freedom and luxury to do everything that I'd love to do in the space. But worldwide, I know, I just say like make sure you have good recruiters, reliable people that are going to put kids in good situations. That's the main thing is like you have to make sure that where these kids are going to school is a great situation for them, you know, regardless of how great they think they are or whatever. Like you want a kid to go to school and play and be in a safe and like structured environment that's going to help you develop your game. Yeah, so pretty much just work with your recruiters, work with your schools, and make sure you know where the kid's going. Like, don't just put kids in places because they got scholarships or they got half scholarships and you're making money from it. Like, that's not the way to go about it for sure.
And in what ways should Australia do or actions they should take to increase the freedom in the basketball space?
No comment. I'm not kidding. Nah, hell nah. You ain't gonna get me. Nah, I don't know. They can do whatever they want. I'm gonna just stay in my lane.
Okay, true. I also saw that you've been pretty active recently, and some other people as well, about a situation in New South Wales. What's happening in New South Wales, and would you know any reasons why it's happening or potential?
Because of how structured the organizations are in Australia, it's hard for me to like speak on. But realistically, what's happening is a club is not allowed to place as many teams as they should be able to place, and that's limiting how many kids are actually able to play basketball. So there's like 6 teams right now, I believe, that do not have teams able to play. So these kids are just going to miss out on a year of basketball. Some of these girls are 18 years old and not going to get another chance to play in junior level basketball. Honestly, it's just dumb. Like there's no reason for it. And the reasoning that they're giving for it is petty and just dumb. Makes no sense. And yeah, like shout out to the Braves organization. They're amazing people. Like Shane, he's the owner of it.
Yeah, sure.
And we actually just went out there and did a free camp for them. Like 100 kids pulled up on one day's notice. It's wild to be in this position. But he's such a great guy. He's done so much for the basketball organizations in New South Wales. And like his daughter was out there just making noise. Like she was the one who put it on the radar. Like shout out to Jayla. She was the one who really brought it to the forefront of everyone's attention. And she was so passionate about it and just so professional about the way she went about it that made it me just notice, you know. And then like obviously like a lot of the parents and stuff had reached out, but when Jayla started just like going on her tangent about it and just how passionate she was about it, and that's what really clicked to me, like I gotta help. And then my boy Parko, shout out to Parko, he was straight away like with me, like all right, let's go. Like we just made a decision, like we're gonna go out there, run a free camp, and yeah, we just upped and left. It was good.
Right,
It was a great experience. Yeah.
And while you were competing in China, what sort of tournaments or competitions were you with or competing in? And what was kind of the end result or like the results during the different matches?
Yeah, so in China, I started in like a 3-versus-3 circuit. So like I started pretty much like on the streets of China, worked my way up into their professional league. And the end result of it, I think it was just life experience, learning how to be financially secure, growing up quickly. Yeah, just really growing up. It made me grow up fast, like realizing I could be somebody, having so many fans and so getting shown so much love all the time was really overwhelming to me, especially as a shy kid. Like you come from being shy, like you don't really like to be out and about. Like you see me now and it's like there's no way it was a shy kid, but back then I was. But the end result, regardless of all the basketball stuff, it made me feel confident in myself and allowed me to become like TCP. Because of those experiences, I'm now allowed to be who I am today.
Yeah. Because there's quite a big difference going from shy kid to now public figure.
Yeah. And I try to just be energetic and be out there and as extroverted as I can.
Yeah.
But after I'm done with like all the extroverted stuff, I go back home and I'm just quiet. Like I just stay in my lane. I ain't really be doing too much.
Yeah. And in China, were you living there while you compete? And because you were competing there in the professional league, were you representing the States, or was it like a separate thing you kind of flew in?
So when I do represent countries, I represent Australia because I have an Australian passport. But now I was representing their professional teams, and I lived there on and off for 4 years. So I got accustomed to most of their ways. Not all of them, but most of them.
Yeah. Do you know how to speak Mandarin?
Nah, I don't know how to speak Mandarin, but I know how to sing a couple songs.
Yeah.
That counts, I guess.
And what things or tools did you use to get around when you didn't know the foreign language in the foreign country?
I had a translator most of the time. And the people of China are amazing. Like, if you're a foreigner in China, like, they take care of you. Is that they go out of their way to make sure you're comfortable in their country and you have everything that you need. So, yeah, shout out to China. I appreciate the love.
Yeah, shout out to China.
Yeah.
Did you stop competing for a period of time?
Yeah. So, like, I kind of experienced what they call burnout. So I tore my hamstring with the Southeast Phoenix, and then I went back and they just put me into this big V team just to work my way back into the squad. And then I tore my calf, and then I recovered from that. And then I tore my cartilage in my knee, and then I had surgery, and I was like, I'm done. Like, I'm washed.
Yeah.
It's time for me to hang it up. And then honestly, I just prayed on it. Like, what's my next situation? And here we are.
Do you think you could return someday, like once you've done all the recovery or like rehab or the stretching? Or
Yeah. Now I'm definitely gonna, probably the next month, I'm gonna start pulling up at just random events and just playing basketball and like just bringing that culture back to Australia. So not back to Australia, to Australia. You get like Americans come out here, like Cam Wilder's out here right now. And the kids, they love it. Like they're coming out, they're popping out of games. Like I'm gonna create that exact same thing here and even in the like Oceania region. Like I want to just be that presence out here, but do it in my way. I don't want to I'm not gonna come out here and try to replicate someone else's path. You know, I'm gonna do it the way I want to do it and be myself throughout the whole process of it. You know.
Would you kind of start your own basketball league for tournaments with like prize money and that sort of stuff? Kind of. Like how?
Nah, not prize money and stuff. I'm gonna start I'll have showcases, like college showcases where kids can pull up, where it's open to everybody. It doesn't matter how good you are. I'm not worried about the 1%. I'm worried about the 99%.
I know.
I'll have like college showcases where kids can come up, they can pull up, we'll do like a workout, then we'll play 5-on-5s. And then like my team and I will just capture as much footage and content as we can and give everyone something from it. So instead of you just like coming to a camp, having fun, learning a little bit and leaving, I want to give you something to leave with. So like an opportunity to either be on the recruitment platform or have a mixtape that you can use for your recruitment, you know, that type of stuff. So I want to, everything that I do has to have benefit to others. Like there's no point me just cash grabbing this stuff like other companies do out here. I don't care for that. I want to have everything that I do has to have benefit to others. Like exactly what I'm doing is, like I seen you do this with Sheedy.
Yeah.
And I was like, the way you mess with Sheedy, I mess with, like, Sheedy's a good kid. He's coming up, he's working hard, he reaches out for advice. And just because you did that for him and you gave him an opportunity to talk is why I came to you like when you asked me to do it, I was like, bro, say less. Like you gave him an opportunity to be seen and have that platform. Like I have a platform and you want to grow your platform, it benefits you. So like I want to be a part of it, you know?
Yeah.
That's literally why I'm here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And you can kind of work in like a win-win situation when you make content for other people to use as well.
Yeah, there's like so much room for collaboration. Like my best friend now is Parko, and we've met through basketball and through content, and we're just homies. And we just make content together, we have fun doing everything, and we just grow together. Like there's no competition. Like it's pure love. Like if he's absolutely killing it, I'm happy. If I'm absolutely killing it, he's happy.
Yeah.
That type of collaboration is just a win-win. And I think that's different in Australia. Like I always hear about this tall poppy syndrome where it's like other Australians don't want to see you succeed. I'm not one of them. I'm
Yeah.
gonna make sure that all my people eat and we
Yeah.
all succeed together, you know?
Yeah. And the crab bucket mentality is not really, it's a pretty destructive mentality because when you're not helping other people succeed, it loses the opportunity to help yourself as well.
Yeah. And
Because you
it,
grow together.
100%. It limits you. And just, if you're not for other people, then what are you doing in this space? If you're trying to be a public figure or whatever it is you're trying to do in this space, if you're not willing to help other people on the same journey, like you're in it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
But like everyone, you do you. I just do what I want to do.
And on the topic of collaborations, is there anyone specifically that you're looking forward to having a collaboration with? Or would you rather try, I guess, help the upbringing people, bringing them up?
Who's someone I'd like to collaborate with? I haven't really thought of like who I would like to collaborate with. It's actually never been a thought of mine. Kind of just take things as they come. But I enjoy the process of growing with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy us like all succeeding, like everyone feeding off that positive, excited and hungry energy.
Yeah.
Like we're all wanting to do so much more for such greater things. I'd probably prefer to do it that way, yeah.
And what advice do you have for other people looking for like-minded individuals in a similar space?
Be yourself. If you be yourself, like, and you be authentic and just keep your energy pure to you, other people will just, gravitational pull will just come towards you. Your whole energy is so important. So if you're worried about who you are and you're trying to be in this space, it's going to be hard for you to show others who you are, you know? So if you're confident in yourself, you believe in what you're doing, I think it's easy to be authentic.
Right.
So that helps bring people into your space where you can help and they can help and you can get real good work done.
With your YouTube channel, I see you do a lot of like short form content. Would you be thinking about to move on to doing, I guess, longer form content, kind of like Mr. Beast in a way, but like like the length?
Nah, yeah, 100%. I love Mr. Beast. I love like Steve will do it. My ultimate goal with this is to be able to like really give money away. So any philanthropies, people, whatever that word is, y'all got money, give it to your boy and I'll do right with it.
Yeah.
But my ultimate goal through this whole thing is to help everyone. Like just help people. Like be myself, have as much impact as I can on the world and just help.
Yeah.
That's why I started doing this.
Yeah.
For real, yeah.
And how many people have you helped so far on the journey? Or at least how many people have you collaborated with on the journey at the moment?
Like we've done a lot for the youth of basketball. I feel like the confidence levels when we turn up to games is different. Like the energy's different. If they see me out, if I pop out at a game, the energy's different. Everyone wants to show out and be great. And I feel like that in itself is just helping the culture.
Yeah.
And I'm super grateful just to be in a situation where I can be that person for these kids, you know? It's dope. It's a dope feeling, for real.
Because you didn't really have someone like that growing up.
Nah, I didn't have no one like that for me growing up. But I remember like when a celebrity or something would come to the game and just like how much better I'd want to play.
Yeah.
Like just to show off and like show them like I'm somebody. And now I can be that person that goes to the game and these kids can be like, oh wow, like I'm gonna bring my A game. It's like almost bigger than playing in grand finals and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah. And while you were here in Australia, have you participated in our like sort of sporting events like the grand final or like our basketball scene, but like on the top level?
I've gone to like heaps of NBL games. I really enjoy going to the Southeast Phoenix games. They're so gracious and they're just such a great organization. The way they bring you in and like even though I did play with them at one point, just being in this position now as kind of like an influencer, the way they treat you and allow you to be a part of their organization and connect with their fan base has been amazing. Like I truly respect and love the Southeast Phoenix organization. I'm grateful for our relationship. But AFL wise, I'm gonna be real, I don't even know all the rules. Like I know most of the rules, but like not all of them.
Yeah.
But I watch the game, like I go for Collingwood. People gonna hate that. Every time I say it, people hate it. But my great grandmother went for them, so
Yeah, right.
I'm rocking with her.
Yeah. Was your great grandmother in Australia?
Yeah, she was in Australia, but I think she grew up in England. She had quite a English accent.
So I guess going back to your family, what were the members of your family?
Oh, we like the Brady Bunch in the States. I have I think there's 15 siblings in the States.
15.
My parents in America adopt people in hard situations. So when I was adopted into West Virginia, I think it was 11 of us, and it's been 10 years now, and I think there's like 17 of us. They're just the best people ever. They're truly sent by God to just show love and help. I think I get that from them. Like just how loving and nurturing they were to me at a point in my life where I probably didn't deserve that. I'm so grateful to my mom and my dad. Libby and Mark know. Shout out to y'all, my sisters Callie and Laurie. I'm so like genuinely I'm so grateful for them and all my siblings. Like my brother Augustine's my best friend. He's Nigerian and like they adopted us together so we could be brothers. So that's what I mean, like that type of people. Like they didn't have to do that, but they always went above and beyond for us, provided for us. In Australia, I come from a bad environment. I have siblings here. My mom had a very, very difficult upbringing, so I think it was extremely difficult for her to be just a parent. My mom was like always like a friend, and she would work so hard for us, and I had a very like abusive stepdad, and that's where like kind of led into me going through like the system stuff and then to the States. But my mom always tried her best to just make sure we were like happy, I guess. But I actually don't talk to my family here besides my mom. Like I don't have no communication with anyone else. But my American family, I talk to them all the time.
And with the American family, what is it kind of like growing up with so many siblings?
It was daunting at the start because there's just people everywhere all the time. But you form a bond with others that come from the same situation. Like even like my little brother Justin and his sister Jenny, I clicked with them straight away. Like they've been through so much trauma in their life that we're all in the same house and now we're all family. We're all like trauma bonded kids. Yeah. Like it's just a different bond. Like if you mess with one of us, you cop all of us. It's wild. It's such a beautiful thing to come from. Yeah.
Do you think it's not as common that those sorts of like home situations? Do you think maybe you might one day end up when you're older like adopting
maybe
each family?
Yeah, that's a possibility for sure.
Giving back?
Yeah. Never really looked into it like or had that thought process, but yeah, I probably would. Like if I get into a financial position where I'm good, yeah, I'd love to be in a position to help others in that situation too. But I definitely want to make sure that I'm an active father in my kids' lives when that time comes. Like I'm only 28 now. I'm not trying to have kids no time soon, but yeah, when that day comes, I want to be as active as a father as I can. Just be who I needed when I was younger.
Was the housing kind of like, was it like an ordinary home or was it like a really big home to fit all the different...
Nah, we just made it work. So like I stayed in the lounge room. We had 2-3 people to a bedroom. We just made it work. There's something like me and my brother Augustine stayed in the same room we were like 17, 18, just sharing a room.
Yeah.
Like led to some funny situations, but yeah, we just all made it work.
Yeah.
It wasn't like they didn't have millions of dollars. So that's like the craziest part. Like they would put themselves in struggle to make sure us kids were okay.
Right.
And that's like crazy to think, you know, like we're a bunch of misfits.
Yeah.
And mom and dad brought us all in. I'm like, we'll save y'all. Like, and we'll show you guys who God is and what God can do for you. That was the most insane thing I think I'd ever experienced.
Have they stopped adopting people?
They'll never stop.
Yeah.
Mom and dad will never stop. They'll get older and older and older, and they'll continue just to help. I feel like that's their purpose, just to be structure for those who need it.
Yeah. What did they do for work?
So my dad was in aged care. He ran like an aged care facility, and mom looked after the house, like the family. There's so many of us that if she got a job, we would all be screwed.
Yeah.
So he would do that, and mom would take us to trainings, games, everything. Like this lady never stopped. Right. There's 14 kids, and we all got different hobbies and expectations of ourselves, and she's taken us here, there, and everywhere, and never once a complaint. Yeah. Never one time did I hear her complain.
What did your siblings grow up to end up doing?
There were so many of us, so I'm not going to name what all of them are doing, but they're all successful in their own right. Yeah. None of us went back to the streets. None of us went back to drugs or alcohol. Every one of us has become successful in our own right. Like, my sisters are amazing mothers, absolutely amazing mothers. They're so proud to be a mom. And I think, again, like coming from the situations that we all come from, they didn't want a repeat of what happened to them. So given the opportunity to be adopted altogether, I see how great they are as mothers and people and just humans in general. Yeah. So we're all successful. You're right. In our own way, regardless of whatever people hold success as a standard to, as a family and where we all come from, we're all blessed and successful.
And with your belief in faith and close connection with God, did you always have that, or did you kind of develop it as you got older?
Nah, never had it. Didn't believe for mad long. Probably till I was like 16, 17, didn't believe. Once I got adopted, and then mom's like one rule was like, you have to go to church on Sundays. And I fought this rule for so long. Like, I'm not going. It's like hide in the morning so I didn't have to go. And then as I just like continued to keep going, I started to just pay attention. And I was like, oh, wow. Like I have so many similarities in my life of like things that cannot be coincidences.
Yeah.
Like I'm here for a reason and my purpose is being shown to me and laid out to me. So yeah, that's where I developed that relationship with God. But again, like mom and dad, they never forced that on me. They kind of allowed me to find God myself. And I don't think it's for me to tell you who to believe in and what to believe in. Like a lot of my team are Muslims, and we all praise God. You know, like their God, my God. I think just faith is important in your life because it allows you this belief to persevere through anything. And to know you have someone in your corner. And when you grow up not having someone in your corner, to find God is to find peace in that, you know.
Yeah, and always having that hope as well.
Yeah, hope is super important. And again, knowing someone's got your back, and maybe it's not always for the reason you want it to, and like for the things that you expect to happen, but give it 6 months and then you realize why a situation played out the way it did and the position you find yourself in.
Yeah.
You know, like God's plan always.
Yeah. What was your first job?
Basketball player.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. My whole career is just playing basketball, making money from basketball. I did try to do like a sales job. I lasted like 3 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, I hated it. That 9 to 5 life ain't for me.
Yeah.
Ain't
Was it
for me.
full time?
Yeah, it was kind of like a trial. This guy kind of put me in that position because he thought I had the looks to sell stuff, and I did not. I did not care. I did not care. I didn't want to do it. I didn't enjoy it, and I hated every moment of it. So if you, 9 to 5, it just ain't for me.
Yeah.
Ain't for me.
I have a lot of mates who play sports, and a lot of them got their first sort of work as a referee. Have you refereed before?
Nah. I stay away from the stripes. I'm cool. I'm cool to be a hooper, and I try not to talk to the referees on the court. But shouts out to all the referees. I can't do that. That's a tough job.
Yeah.
There's no right answers. You call it for this team, that team's mad. You call it for that team, this team's mad. That's a hard job. I'm not rocking with that job.
Yeah. And recently, you've had it mentioned multiple times on the podcast, but you've recently had a collaboration with someone, Sheedy, for like some runs. What was kind of the process of the games, and how did it feel during the whole day?
Well, like Sheedy's just a good kid. He's very ambitious and he has great values about him and he works hard. So he was just very persistent on collaborating, and he just great persistency. Just kept messaging me and hollering at me to a point where I heard him out and I wanted to be a part of whatever he was doing for him. Like if I could bring any type of light to the situation he was trying to do, I wanted to shine that light. And the games on the day were just extremely fun. Like he had a bunch of 17, maybe 18-year-old kids. I brought out a team full of like 20-year-olds. I was like, nah, me and the boys are going to win this.
Yeah.
And then he had like prize money that was up for the grabs, but we didn't like take the money. We're like, we'll win, but y'all can have the money, you know?
Yeah.
It was a good day. He ran that very well, very organized and very professional for someone of his age, you know?
Definitely. And how did you organize your team for the matchup?
Just called the homies.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no organization. Day of, hey, bro, come down, come hoop. Everyone was like, all right, see you soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, no organization at all. Looked organized because they're so good, but there was none.
Would you be planning to be with the boys for future matches?
Yeah, because we're all homies. Yeah. We all have fun. We're all there for each other. So yeah, now that I'm able to play as well, me and the boys will all hoop together. Yeah. If you're gonna do something, do it with your friends, you know.
Definitely. Yeah. With your ability to hoop now, what sort of rehab did you do or recovery did you do to help bounce back on your feet from your original injuries? Yes,
I've had 2 knee surgeries in the last year. The rehab has been extremely difficult. Just the mental taxing. It's just a taxing process. Like you feel good one day, horrible the next, great one day, absolutely horrible the next. and just trying to bounce back from that mentally has been very difficult. But I've had great doctors, great rehab people. I've had great trainers all the way through this process. That's made it bearable, I'd say. And now I'm finally pain-free. I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's been like 2 weeks now that I've been able to like sprint and make quick movements and just be out of pain completely. And you can see it on my face. Like I'm excited to hoop. I'm excited to just bring this different type of energy to Australian basketball. I want to do park takeovers, and I want to create this like atmosphere that is not here right now. But I'm going to bring it out, and I'm going to do it for the culture, and I'm going to do it for the kids, so that they've got another pathway to go to college. Like it doesn't have to be through the structured systems. Like you can be a great street baller, you can be a great park takeover player, you know, like all of that. So that's where I'm with it right now with it. Yeah, for sure.
And on the mention of culture, what are the biggest differences you've noticed in the States culture versus the ones here in Australia?
In general, like in the States, it's much easier to find people with the same kind of ambitions. Like Australia's only got 28 million people.
Yeah.
Like the States has, I believe, like 450 million people.
A lot.
Maybe I'm bugging on that number, but I feel like it's somewhere around that. Where there's so many people trying to succeed in the similar avenues that it makes it way easier to find like-minded people to do that with.
Yeah.
You know, where in Australia it's very limited. So everyone kind of looks at you like, what is that clown doing? Why is he, you know, how's he in this position to do that? Like, and instead of being like, yeah, good for him, it's kind of like, man, bro, screw him, you know, where I have this different energy towards it. If I see someone doing something well, instead of, no matter how my ego feels about it, I'm like, how did they do it? And good for them. Like, if you can kind of like switch your mindset to that, instead of being like, oh, feel your ego be like, damn, I want to be in that position. Like, maybe support and learn, and then try to implement it yourself rather than be like, nah, screw him, you know? That's the biggest difference. There's a lot more support in the States than there is in Australia.
Yeah.
But again, in saying that, I've been very blessed.
Yeah.
Like I have a lot of support here back home. Like the youth has done nothing but show me love. The higher ups have been but the culture has shown me love, and that's why I'm doing it. So like perfect for me, I guess. I'm grateful.
Yeah. On a small segment here, what sort of tattoos do you have on your body, and what were the symbolisms behind you getting them?
So I started getting tattoos at 14 purely because everyone else had tattoos.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, that's just the way to go. And all my tattoos represent Christ. I have obviously a lot of tattoos, but they all try to represent either Bible quotes or stuff that I've gone through in my life. So like this is like the arm when I hadn't make it. I guess I wasn't who I intended I wanted to be. And then like as I developed this arm, it's kind of like a journey to like where I've come from and who I am. And I'm kind of like a walking billboard for God.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm completely tatted up with Bible verses, and as you can see, like Jesus himself. My tattoos are all representations of God. I don't have like dragons and Harry Potter and all the hobby stuff that I like. It's just all God. God and past homies. Yeah.
Yeah. And with your religion, Christianity, what sort of branch are you with?
So I'm just a Christian.
Yeah.
Like I just believe in God. Like even my views on church are very different, I'd say. I truly just believe in God. I believe in Jesus, and yeah, I'm not gonna try to force someone to believe in what I believe in.
Yeah.
It's just like I have strong faith in my beliefs. Yeah.
And I guess they kind of all point to the same direction anyway.
Yeah. Like I'm not gonna separate myself just like Christian, Catholic, this and that. Like I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I've read the Bible. I understand what I believe in. I don't need to segregate myself from other religions. You know what I mean? I can just believe what I believe and show love. Like I'm not gonna shun your belief, no matter what it is. You know?
Yeah. And what tattoo shop did you get your tattoos at or with?
Oh, these are just all around the world. Some of them in Atlanta, some of them in North Carolina. My tattooist here is Iron Ink, and he's the best. He's done a lot of my tattoos on this arm. Did like my Fear of God piece here.
Yeah.
Iron Ink, his name's Lockie, and he's just a great tattooist, very creative, genius in that field. Absolute genius.
Shout out to Iron Ink.
Yeah, Iron Ink. Appreciate you, my boy.
With TCP, the recruitment agency, as it grows bigger, would you plan to try onboard more people to run it as a bigger company, or would you still try to run things?
Yeah, I think that as it grows and continues to be great, I would love to outsource and have other companies become, or investors themselves, like come on and actually run the program much smoother than like one person can do it, you know? So yeah, that's definitely my intention. I want to grow it as big as I can, where I can create the same foundation for the kids, where it's not overpriced, where it's not oversaturated, where there's real opportunities there, and have bigger and better companies than myself come in and teach me how to do bigger and better things, you know? Yeah, that's definitely my intention with it.
Would you want to make it global?
Yeah. Yeah, it already is. Like I help a lot of Australian kids, but the American kids are going to benefit from this. Like Europe will benefit from this. China, the Philippines, for example, like every country will benefit from this. It's not just Australia based. I'm just out here in Australia right now, so that's why I can leave a mark, like while I'm here.
Would you try to take the social media towards an entertainment avenue for like the engagement and growth, or would you try to keep it more strict or more towards the recruitment side?
Yeah. Well, now the recruitment side has grown. So like TCP recruitment has, I don't know, like 18K followers. And then TCP Oz, which is just me.
Yeah.
So like that's just gonna be my personal brand. And that's where I'm gonna do everything I wanna do. Like whether it's basketball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's whatever I wanna do, I'm gonna do it on TCP Oz. And TCP recruitment will always feature like the absolute superstars and just the amazing athletes that is coming through the platform. Yeah. And I'm not talking about like just the ones kids, like especially in Australia. I don't care if you play in the ones. I don't care if you play in the fives. If you can hoop, you can hoop. And I'm gonna highlight that.
Right.
It doesn't bother me to not be at the ones games every week. I don't care. I couldn't care less.
Yeah.
I believe like the ones and the VC and all of that, they already have opportunity. They don't need me.
Yeah.
But the twos to the eights to the domestic kids, that's who I'm doing this for. Like they're the kids that I relate to because they don't have opportunity. They don't have the structure to just know how to be a great basketball player. But if you can hoop, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to really hoop. Yeah, and show the world you can actually hoop.
Yeah. And who are your favorite athletes in basketball in all time?
Favorite athlete of all time is LeBron. I think that's like a majority of people that are in the basketball world. LeBron's definitely my favorite. My second favorite is Chris Paul. He was like I met him when I was real young, and I was like the first person I've ever been like, oh, that's somebody. Like when you walk into a room and can captivate attention, I knew instantly like I wanted to be able to do that. So shout out to Chris Paul. And he was so gracious to me too. Such a humble guy. I really loved that experience because it woke me up to like what I wanted in life.
Right.
Yeah, but LeBron, Chris Paul, other athletes for sure. Like, man, John Cena just retired, killed my whole childhood.
Oh.
Love John Cena.
Yeah.
They're probably my favorite.
Is there some athletes that you think may be interested to jump on board with the TCP recruitment or the TCP kind of brand and help grow as like a co-founder sort of, or?
Yeah, maybe. But right now it's just I want to just help the youngins.
Yeah.
I don't really care. I just want to help the youngins, help the youth, change a bit of the culture, create a different wave. But if other athletes want to jump on board and support the boy, like come, it's full circle. I'd love for people to join in and just jump on the movement. But if they don't, they don't. Like I'm gonna do it regardless. So yeah, it's love. It's love either way.
And with your videography, like filming for the channel, do you do the videography or do you have someone else who's a videographer that?
Nah, I outsource everything. So like I'm just the face of it. I'm just TCP. My main editor is Twin, and he's just a genius.
Yeah.
Twin is one of the most creative people in the world. I genuinely believe he's the best. He's the best editor in the country.
Yeah.
So to have him on board and him believe so heavily in what I'm trying to achieve made the world of difference because he's so passionate and he works just as hard as I do.
Yeah.
Like if not harder some days. Like he's a dog. He's a real dog. And then my producer Shah, which a lot of people see me out with like a lot of the time, he's just a workhorse. Shah never misses a moment. Like you'll think that Shah ain't filming and he's filming. Like my team is so great. Like a bunch of like even manager Bob, my manager, we all work so hard and we work for the same purpose, but they all believe in me 100%. And they tell me every day, like you that guy, like you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, you're gonna be great. even if I'm not feeling it one day or my energy's low, they pick me up. Like my team is my team is the best team in the country. For any type of social media stuff, my team is the best because like we genuinely love each other like brothers, and they all are so selfless. Like they just like you're the guy, be the guy, and like show people what we can do as a team. You know, it's like TCP might be me, but like it's produced by Shah, like Twin, like Manager Bob. Like we're all in this together. You know, so I'm very grateful that they allow me to be TCP. You know, and they showcase me to the best of my abilities, and they make sure that I'm always high energy and just showing love. Like you'll never catch me at a low moment because of my people. Yeah.
And how did you meet your people to develop the team?
Like a lot of us just been homies since young, and like I always believe like God provides a way. So like when I decided to start this, like everything kind of just fell into place. I met the right people at the right time. Yeah, genuinely, it's just been such a blessing. Like I met the right people at the right time, and we all have like-minded goals and our energies. Let's do great things for others. They're my dogs, for real. They're my dogs.
Yeah. And with the collaboration of the team, what sort of things do you do with file sharing, or how does like the video from one camera go to the editing person's computer? Like how do you...
Yeah, we all got SD card readers. We all have, well, Twin has the highest end computer, but we just Google Drive everything, just send stuff to Google Drives and just transfer data like that. But it's super easy. We have such a flawless system that it's quick, fast, and yeah, it's kind of effortless. Just click download, upload, and we on to the next thing. Yeah.
Have you found your Instagram or your YouTube channel have the biggest impact for the recruitment, or are they equally the same?
YouTube won't have that much of an impact on the recruitment space purely because like the YouTube is just me being me. I'm not even trying to force that down your throat. Like I'm not trying to sell you something. I'm not trying to do nothing. I'm just gonna post the content I want to post on YouTube and stuff that I enjoy doing. I have like a new series coming out which is called AI or Real, and that's just something I love to do, and I'm gonna just keep posting it regardless if it has anything to do with the recruitment space or basketball. I love doing it, so I'm gonna do it. But Instagram is definitely the main point of contact for that recruitment space, which is the TCP recruitment Instagram. But yeah, I'd definitely say IG.
Where do you see, or what are your plans existing for TCP in the next 5 years' time?
5 years, that's a long time. In the next year, I want to be the biggest platform in the Oceania region. I want the recruitment space to help over 500 kids a year. But I love having goals, but I also keep my goals very private because...
Competition.
Yeah, not competition. It allows me to just like work in silence, and you just kind of see the results, you know? Like as they come. But I don't have like a certain expectation for me to be at a certain place. I have a knowing. Like I'm gonna put in all the work to know I'm gonna get to this next step. But yeah, I think within the next year, I'll be up there with the biggest creators in the country. Not just the country, but the Oceania region, and within 2 years, the world.
And with the Oceania region, who is currently ahead of you, or who's a bigger creator in your same sort of niche?
In basketball?
Yes.
No one. There's another company, but they got no impact on the culture. I don't believe that they genuinely care for the kids. I think they do it for their own click and pockets. Yeah, no shade. Actually, that's hella shade. What am I talking about? Yeah, but I don't even look at competition. Like if you're in your lane, you ain't worried about what the other lanes are doing, you know? Just I learn, and if we come together, like my boy Parker and I, there's no competition. We're a team now.
Right.
Like we're separate brands, but we have the same ambitions, and we can do it together. Like why not?
And is the recruitment side bigger than all the other recruiters?
It will be, yeah. Within 6 months, whatever basketball recruitment spaces are out there that are charging so much money that doesn't need to be charged, yeah, ours will outdo that within 6 months. Yeah, easily. Not for money, like not for just a big money grab. It will genuinely change so many people's lives. Yeah, I'm excited for that to roll out. I'm very excited for that.
Yeah, exciting stuff. I'll probably check the script now.
Nah, you're good. You do good at this. Like,
Yeah,
you're
thank
good.
you.
You're good
I try
at
to
it.
like make it more authentic without relying on it as much.
Yeah.
But sometimes I can blank, as I think we all do.
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to do. Podcasting is not easy.
Yeah.
I mean, I just talk, so it's not that hard.
Would you ever start a podcast for TCP?
Yeah, me and my boy Parker have got a podcast coming.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Where it's gonna be fun. Not so much of like this. It's just gonna be more of a conversation, chatting with the homies.
Yeah. Who are your favorite upcoming coaches and players in the space?
Coaches is Parker. He's the best coach in the country. He's the most passionate coach in the country. My favorite player in the country. Oh, he's not even in the country now. He's Lil Leo. Lil Leo is. I seen this kid score 66 points.
66.
I think he was like 9, 10 years old, maybe even 11. He had 66 points and he did it with class. That was one of my favorite things I've ever seen doing this. And then there's a girl named Daisy too. She just tore her ACL. She'll be back soon, and she's incredible. Like as a basketball player, absolutely incredible. Like elite of the elite. She's amazing. There's so many good players. There's this girl named Zoe too. She plays like Allen Iverson. She's just amazing. There's a lot of great upcoming talent in Australia. A lot.
Do you think the NBA is kind of maybe not undermining, but is underrating the talent in Australia?
Nah, the NBA is the best of the best. I don't think they even care where you come from. If you can hoop, you can hoop. There's no like, nah. I don't think they undermine anyone. They are the best in the world. Like the best basketball players in the world play in NBA.
Yeah.
Like that's just a fact. Yeah. What's something that you want to know personally? Say when you're like TCP, what is it like? What does it ring to you? What did you think about like myself when you first seen the page and stuff?
Oh, like the first thing?
Yeah, like what was your first impression of the boy?
I first saw on the Sheedy page.
Yeah.
And at first I didn't really like know like who you were, and then like I clicked on like the posts and stuff.
Yeah.
And like I didn't expect the quality of like the influencer type because I didn't know that you guys were collaborating and stuff. And then at first I thought it was really cool, like the cool like competition you organized. I saw you like wrote the full vlog on YouTube, like and I thought like when you meant that, I thought on the YouTube channel it was kind of like a maybe 10-minute plus or 30-minute like full vlog that's kind of 16:9.
We had it up there for ages.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of like vlog stuff on YouTube, but again, there's a system in this country that is, if it's not feeding them, it's not feeding anyone. So we kind of had to stay off that.
Really?
Yeah. So now like when we film it in a vlog manner, meaning like the basis of the channel is going to be just myself. And if I attend a basketball game, I will show some highlights from the basketball game I attended, but I can't post purely that basketball game as a whole, just for their purposes. As we've been told numerous times that if it's not helping them, it's not helping anyone. So we're just gonna have to rock with it the way we're gonna rock with it.
And who are the people telling you that you shouldn't?
I'm not throwing myself under the bus. Nah, if you know, you know. I don't need to bring no attention to people that are not worthy of my attention.
Were there also maybe copyright claims involved?
There's just a lot of snitching. There's a lot of relationships in this industry that people just do not like what I'm doing and my energy towards it. So they just be snitching. It's just I think jealousy is a hell of a drug. If you're jealous of someone and you don't like how they're moving, if you try to corrupt your own mind to think that you can't do it, you do stuff to
undermine.
Yeah, very, very undermining. Very undermining people. But I mean, like it will all come to the light eventually, and you see the love, like regardless of follower count or anything like that. If I pop out or another group pops out, who's showing love? You know?
Yeah.
It's not about like all the followers, it's about real life.
Do you think your presence in the space is intimidating to the older, more well-established like organizations? And do you think that might be why some people are trying to kind of undermine your movement?
Yeah, maybe, but like my presence shouldn't be intimidating. It's to grow it all. Like I'm trying to help everybody. I'm not going there to help certain, just this club or this club. I'm trying to help all the clubs. I'm trying to help domestic basketball. I'm just trying to help basketball in the whole sport. Like I'm trying to help the entire sport. I'm giving everyone a fair and equal opportunity. I don't understand why it's so difficult for me to be able just to go and show love. And like, I do this all out of my own pocket. I'm not asking no one for bread. Like, I'm paying all my own people. There's no, this has all been self-funded. And I think people don't like that I'm able to freely do what I want to do, as I don't need to rely on this and that to pay me, you know? So
Yeah.
I think that's a scary thing for people that come from an organization that is already established in the way they want to do things, and they've seen change. They don't like that change.
Yeah. And it might threaten their kind of market value or like their earning potential because they're all more in it for the money.
Yeah, like there's room for everyone to eat. I believe in that. I believe in that wholeheartedly. Any industry you're in, everyone can eat. Like there's no competition.
Yeah.
Like there's 8 billion people in the world. Like everyone can get 1 million fans. Like, it's not like that math ain't math. But I'm saying, like, if you're in the industry and that's what you want to pursue, like, why can't we have the same 1 million people look at our stuff? That's like even with Parko.
Yeah.
Like Parko and I, we have different brands, but like we have similar audiences. So it makes it so easy for us to just do what we want to do together. And there's just no competition. It's just love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with Parker's audience, where can we find him on social media and what pages does he do?
I can actually get his IG up. He's actually texting me right now. His IG is called ParkoBallTraining. I don't know if the camera can see this, but that's my boy. He's killing it. He's easily the best coach in the country, most passionate coach, and the most energetic. And he just gives his whole being to making sure kids are getting better. So shouts out to my boy Parko one more time.
I believe I saw a recent post of yours where you were doing collaboration for him based off Stephen Curry.
Yeah. I was doing a train like Steph Curry for 72 hours, where I literally just lived Steph Curry's life for 72 hours, and Parker was my individual skills coach trainer, and yeah, he put me through real tough workouts and held me accountable the entire time.
Looks like we're about to wrap it up. I like to finish my podcast with the Marcel Proust Questionnaire by Marcel Proust. Shall we begin? What is your idea of perfect happiness?
Peace. My perfect happiness just is peace. I love being in the mountains. I love hearing the sounds of nature, and I love to be peaceful. That's happiness to me. Yeah.
What is your greatest fear?
Working a 9 to 5. Could never do that. It's just not me.
What is the trait you most deplore in yourself?
Oh, none. No, I hold myself accountable to everything.
Yeah.
There's nothing I disapprove in myself.
Yeah.
I stand 10 toes on that. Yeah. I think authenticity. If I can just be myself at all times and hold myself accountable to that, I think that's my best trait. And trying to bring energy to every moment. I really try to be present. Like regardless if we're doing a podcast or I'm just having a conversation with someone or a fan comes up for a photo, I try to be present in every moment and like give my energy to that moment. And I feel like that does amazing things for the people around me and myself. Yeah.
What is the trait you most deplore in others?
Like I try to stay in my own lane. I'm not trying to judge no one else. I feel like judgment is, everyone judges. Like you look at something, you judge a situation, but I try not to. So I try not to have judgment on other people's and what they're doing. Like I don't know what you've been through. You don't know what I've been through. So I'm gonna just give you the benefit of the doubt always. Most of the time, not always, but most of the time. Yeah.
What is your greatest extravagance?
Damn. Just throwing all these old school words at me, huh? I'm not materialistic. I don't care for things. I don't want Lamborghinis. I don't want flashy cars. I want 70 bedrooms, mansions. I don't really care about that. I'm going to put all my money into making TCP as great as it can be. Whether it's a recruitment space or my influential space, I just reinvest it back into myself and take care of the people around me. But what I want to do is be able to help like single moms and help people, everyday people I want to help. That's my main goal. Go to third world countries and give back and create opportunities for others. I think that's my purpose. So I don't care for the materialism and stuff. Besides this chain, it's the only thing I actually care about. Like, that's a material item. Yeah.
And what is the chain? It's not a cross.
That's St. Christopher. My grandmother gave it to me before she died, and it just has an A with some diamonds in it. And it's like the one thing I hold that I've held since I was very young, and it's like my safekeeping. If I got it on, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be alright, you know. So that's it's more of like a mental thing, I think. Like if I wake up in the morning and I leave the house without the chain, most times I go back.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, like I want to feel. It's like it's like a little superpower, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of have a similar one. That's kind of like, it's kind of like you feel more protected when you kind of have one on.
Yeah. 100%. I just feel like I'm safe. Like whatever I'm trying to do, I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your current state of mind?
My current state of mind. Well, I've been reading a lot lately, and there's this one saying that's like everything you want is on the other side of like fear and like rejection and nervousness. So my current state of mind is like if I ever feel like nervous or embarrassed or fearful or something, I have to do it because like everything that I want in my life is on the other side of that feeling. I think Austin Butler had a good quote on it one time. Might want to run that clip one.
Embarrassment is an underexplored emotion. Go out there and make a fool of yourself. To just go for it. Like feel that feeling, the fear of cringe.
That's
and
really
then go
good.
out there and do it.
Dude,
Because
that's
everything
really
you want
good.
is on the other side of that.
One time, but yeah, he said it. He's like, everything you want is on the other side of that feeling. And it's really just stuck with me. And over the last like 2 months, I've tried to live by that. And I mean, it's doing me well. So I'm glad I've come to that.
What do you consider the most overrated virtue?
I don't know. It's a good question. That is a good question. What's the most overrated virtue? Yeah, I genuinely got no clue.
I also don't know how to answer that.
Yeah, that's a catch-22 because if I answer it what I think I'm gonna answer it as, it could be wrong. So I'm gonna keep my mouth closed on that one.
On what occasions do you lie?
Ooh, that's good. That's a good question. Now you're really trying to get me in trouble for some shit. All right. What occasions do I lie? I would love to say I don't lie, but I definitely do throw some white lies out there. What occasions do I lie? Sometimes, like, this is a good example. Sometimes I'll lie. Someone be like, hey, like, you want to come out tonight? And be like, nah, I had a busy ass day. Like, I ain't doing nothing that day. I was just chilling, but I don't want to go out. So I'll cap. But I am getting better at just being upfront and honest. And ever since I've got into this kind of public figure persona, I am much more honest with how I go about things. But yeah, you shouldn't lie. Kids don't lie.
Do you see other public figures become more honest like yourself or become less honest on a general?
No idea. I don't really look into what other people are talking about.
Yeah.
Like most of my stuff online, I post and goes. Like I try to respond to comments and that, but I don't really like to look at what other celebrity or influential people are doing because like I want to do it my way. So if I'm watching how everyone else does it, I'm more lenient to like go into that lane where I'm trying to be like, oh, let me try this way and let me be me.
And with the social media accounts, do you ever cop like, I guess, a lot of negative comments?
Yeah, of course. You get a lot of negative comments. I mean, when you're up over 200K, like people are going to say what they're going to say, you know? But negativity or positivity, regardless, like if you left your opinion, I appreciate the criticism, is what it is. I put myself in this position, so I ain't going to complain about it. Whether people love me or hate me, I'm grateful to be acknowledged. So it means nothing to me.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind if you hate. If you hate and that's how you want to express yourself, I'm glad that I have a profile that you can express yourself on.
What do you most dislike about your appearance?
About my appearance? Nothing. Nothing. I don't know. Well, I wouldn't change nothing. I think I have a very unique appearance. Sometimes I look at my tattoos and was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have got them when I was younger. But I think they define who I am and like where I've come from. So nothing. I won't change nothing. I'm solid in that.
Which living person do you most despise?
Despise?
Yeah.
Living person I despise. Who do I despise? No one. I don't care. I don't let my energy sway that way. I don't hate no one. Like, yeah, like even like my mom's and stuff's old partners that put me through hell. I don't hate them. Like, I don't got room for hate.
Yeah.
Like maybe a dislike. I'm not ever gonna speak to you or acknowledge you in public or personally. But I don't hate anyone. I don't like the feeling of it.
Yeah.
It burns me up. Like that person doesn't know I'm hating. You know? So no one. I don't despise no one.
Yeah. It's a strong word.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. It's a good question. It's a good question. It made me think.
What is the quality you most like in a man?
In a man? Respect, especially for women. I think if you respect like your woman and you prioritize your woman, everything else comes easy. Like everything else comes easy. Like she gonna take care of you, you gonna take care of her. Life's a breeze at that point. Yeah, respect is super important. If you respect someone, you won't go out of your way to be disrespectful, and you won't. Yeah, you won't attack people. You want to, the people you respect, you show love to. So respect is definitely a key for me.
What is the quality you most like in a woman?
Loyalty. Loyalty is probably my number one trait. And then just like I look for women that I think would be like great mothers, which is, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, loyalty and just their nurturing ability. I guess like I want my life to be a lot different to how I grew up. So I look for different. I'm not trying to find someone who doesn't understand it, you know? So yeah, loyalty for sure.
Which words or phrases do you most overuse?
I say dog a lot. Like, yeah, dog. What's up, dog? How you doing, dog? I say that a lot. That now, like, young kids come up to me like, yo, what's good, dog? Yeah, I use that word. I definitely overuse the hell out of that word. And golly. I say, like, I try to say, like, goddamn. So I'd be like, yo, golly, bruh. So, like, bruh, golly, and dog. I overuse those words too much. Yeah. For sure, I overuse those words too much.
What or who is the greatest love of your life?
God. Someone that I talk to daily, I'm grateful for daily. Yeah, has never failed me, regardless of what I've had to go through and endure. Never failed me. So yeah, God always first.
Do you find in Australia there's more faith and more believers, or more in the States?
In the States, 100%. Yeah, in the States, 100%. Churches are different in the States. Churches are like a party. Like you look forward to going to church on a Sunday. Once you get into the environment and like you're comfortable, like I was saying at the start, I didn't like going to church. I disliked it. I tried everything to get out of it. But then once you're involved in the community of church, it's love. Like everyone's singing, having a good time. Especially like African American churches. It's love. Like people really care and they go out of their way to make sure you are okay. I haven't experienced that fully here yet.
Yeah. Have you visited the churches around here?
Yeah, I've been to a couple churches in Melbourne for sure. But yeah, it's different than churches in the States. Even in West Virginia, church is a fun time. It's a place to go to be happy and give thanks. It's not a place to be looked down upon and feel like you're being judged by your peers. It's not like that there.
Yeah.
It's very different, yeah.
When and where were you happiest?
I'd say like here and now in my life, I'm probably the most content and I'm the most ambitious and I have so much purpose that I would say like now I'm probably the happiest, yeah. And yeah, definitely now.
Which talent would you most like to have?
Be cool to be able to sing. Can't sing? Yeah, that I always like when people can sing. Like have you heard someone sing live that's really good? It's mind blowing. Like it does something to your soul. Like wow. One of my best friend's wives, her name's Tiana, and she was the first like person I heard sing that I was like, whoa, like that's what singing is. Yeah. When you can sing, it's just you're able to captivate any room at any time, and people are like it's mind blowing. Yeah.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
I'd say trauma. Like I would like to take a few things away that I had been through that really caused me harm growing up. That made my mind work the way it worked in certain parts of my life. Some of that, but then again, in saying that, it's kind of made me into who I am. So there's no reason for me to take it away. But if the first thing that comes to my mind is like everyone has some trauma that they went through that you'd much prefer if not to gone through. You know, like it might have led you to be who you are today, but like at the time, it was very, very hard to deal with. But yeah, that'd definitely be it.
What do you consider your greatest achievement?
My greatest achievement to date is becoming who I am. I feel like I found myself. I found who I'm supposed to be, and I don't have to try to impress people and show them a character. I feel like I'm extremely proud of who I've become and like who I've made myself into. That's definitely it, yeah.
If you were to die and come back as a person or a thing, what would you be?
Jesus. Hell yeah. Jesus, you the goat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die and come back, I'm gonna do it 3 or 4 times. You know? Yeah, Jesus, for sure. I'd love to experience that.
Where would you most like to live?
West Virginia. I love the mountains. I love the small town community. I love people, everyone knowing everyone. Like there's annoying things like everyone knows everyone's business, but I don't know. There was something about that like community and that like camaraderie that they had with each other out there I just loved it. I love West Virginia. I feel like that. I was born here, but like I feel like that's where I want to be. That's where I want to call home, you know? But I love Melbourne too, don't get me wrong. I love Melbourne. I love the Gold Coast. It'd either be like West Virginia or the Gold Coast because Gold Coast is beautiful. They're definitely they're my spots that I would probably pick. Not Melbourne. I don't want to live here full time.
Yeah.
I'm just here for now. And I'm going to appreciate the opportunity to be here, but I'm not going to live here full time. Yeah.
Yeah. What is your most treasured possession?
My most treasured possession is easily my chain. Yeah, like I brought up before. It just means so much to me to have like a piece of something that someone left over to me. And that I've been through so much with, like when I was adopted and when I was traveling the States and when I became homeless, like I still had this. So like it's always been through me through like the hardest times of my life. And now going into the greatest times of my life, I still have it. And it's the only thing I look for. Like in the morning when I wake up, it's the only thing I like. I'm not trying to grab my phone and stuff. I'm like, yeah, let me put on my nan's chain. Yeah, this means the most to me. It's the only thing I actually care about. That's materialist. Like I'm materialist guy. Yeah.
What do you regard as the lowest depth of misery?
Lowest depth of misery? Loneliness. Like I've had situations where my brother and I were homeless and we were alone. And that feeling, it's not about not having a house and not having a home. It's about just being lonely. Like having people walk over you and not care and just be so alone in the world. Like we went through that, and that is easily the worst thing that anyone can go through. Like if you're working a 9 to 5, you got a house, you got this, you got that, but you don't have people in your life, like I feel for you because when you're deprived of just any type of relationship, loneliness just eats you alive. Like we're not meant to be lonely. And feeling alone during those times in my life was easily the lowest I'd ever been. Yeah.
Yeah. We are social creatures after all.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I feel like those that are alone or feel alone or they've been through some real traumatic things that they cannot communicate, I feel like that's when we turn to like substance abuse and we turn to things like that because like we don't have an outlet. It's not like I can come to you and be like, hey homie, I don't feel good. And men don't do that regardless. Like it's hard for us to communicate. So when you're alone, you might not feel like look alone. Like you might have family in the house, but like when you feel alone, that's like a really bad place to be. So if anyone's lonely like that and they're not feeling the right way, like I've been through it, you can get through it, and just always feel like you can reach out, and I'll do my best to holler at everyone for sure. Because I wouldn't put anyone I hate in that situation. Like it's just not a feeling I would want for any other person ever. Yeah.
What is your favorite occupation?
This is my favorite. Being a content creator, best job in the world. You get to put smiles on people's faces. You get to light up the rooms when you walk in. This is the coolest thing I've ever been able to do. Like professional basketball was dope, but being able to walk into a place and people get happy of you and like show you the acknowledgement, but like seeing the smiles on people's faces and just having that presence, that's my favorite thing to do. And I just want to elevate it by as much as I can, as quickly as I can. Yeah, this is easily the best job in the world.
What is your most marked characteristic?
My most noticeable characteristic would probably be through my appearance would be my tattoos and like just how I look. But I think when people get to know me, I think they enjoy my energy and I'm very respectful. I'm respectful and I'm polite. And I think when I may not look that way, I may look intimidating and I may look like an asshole sometimes and I might look like an arrogant idiot. But if you actually get to meet me, I'm just me. Like I enjoy being myself and I have fun and I try to respect everyone around me and show as much love and time and attention to people. I think that's my answer for that for sure.
What do you most value in your friends?
What do I most value in my friends? Again, loyalty. Like I'd rather you be loyal to me than love me. Like I've seen countless times where people have done stuff bad to the ones they love, but you don't do bad things to the people you're loyal to, you know? Like I've seen people kill people they love, but you don't kill people you're loyal to, you know? So I'd rather you always be loyal to me than love me. So loyalty is my number one trait that I love in my friends. And I have that in all my homies.
Yeah.
And no one would switch up. I hope.
That's a strong quote.
Yeah. No, it's something I live by. Like I'd much rather you be loyal to me than love me. You can do whatever you want to me if you love me, but if you're loyal to me, you ain't gonna play with me like that. You know?
Who are your favorite writers?
Writers? Well, I'm not gonna like go out there and just be all religious and say the Bible and stuff like that, like all the people who wrote the Bible. You know what? I like Harry Potter, so I'm gonna say J.K. Rowling.
Yeah.
I love Harry Potter, so shouts out to J.K. Rowling. I know she's getting a lot of hate now about the transgender comments, but what do I care? I like
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Who is your hero of fiction?
Of fiction?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm definitely saying Harry Potter. I come from like that. Like when people be like, how'd you grow up? Like that's how it was. Like there was a family and I was included but not included. So like that is a big thing. Like that and Matilda, the movie, I relate with that so heavy. But it's like and when Harry would go to Hogwarts was me going to the States. You know, like that's where I got that like outlet. Obviously I didn't have Voldemort chasing me around, but I had other issues going on, you know? Yeah, Harry Potter.
Which historical figure do you most identify with?
Identify with? I don't know. Never thought about that. Yeah. I think I'm like an adventurer. So maybe like, I've seen Vikings, so maybe Ragnar Lothbrok. I'm an adventurer. I like to be all over. I don't like to be stagnant in one place. I like to experience new experiences. I like to change my environment. I like to learn new things and see new things. So historically, I'd probably say like, yeah, one of the Vikings that were just out there trying to find different paths around the world and different land and stuff like that. I enjoy that process of going to other places and learning different cultures and just becoming greater through those experiences.
How many countries have you visited?
Damn. A lot. A lot. Yeah. I can't even name them. I've been to a lot of places. I just ain't ever been to Europe or Africa, but I will go to Africa because my brother's Nigerian. So I got family there. But the place I want to go the most is Africa. Yeah, I want to go to Nigeria. My brother has his older brother there, which is now my brother.
Yeah.
So I have family in Nigeria, and I want my brother's family to thrive like he is. And Nigeria is the place that I want to go the most. Yeah.
And in Africa, I know there's a really big football scene, but how big is the basketball scene?
It's big. Like a lot of African athletes are so underrated just because they don't have the essential tools to be seen. Again, like I'd love the recruitment platform to help so many young African kids. And even in Australia, there's a big African presence. Like there's a massive, like the Sudanese community is massive. And like a small few do like bad shit, like a small few. But if you like see the overall community, bro, they are like the most beautiful people. Like they're the most inviting and like loving and competitive. Africans get such a bad trait because of just a small few, but like I guess that's like any kind of culture, you know. But yeah, Sudanese people have always just been like loving to me. I've always experienced love. They come from tough situations and a lot of their parents have come out here trying to provide better. And like there's a slight few that make just terrible decisions and think that they're gangster and they're one of these ones. But a lot of the community is just trying to be great and they're trying to not just fit in, like they're trying to just be accepted. And my Sudanese brothers from here and my Nigerian brothers in the States and my African brothers everywhere, I can relate to that because we're all just trying to fit in and find our place. And I have so much love for Africa and the African community. And obviously I learn a lot because my brother's Nigerian.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Who are your heroes in real life?
My mom and dad in the States are my heroes in real life because they saved my life, which makes me like very emotional because without them, I'm not me. I wouldn't have had a chance to become me. And like a lot of my friends are not here to this day. And I think I would have been in the same situation as them if it wasn't for my family in the States. So they're definitely my heroes. I don't tell them nearly as often as I should. But yeah, even my brother, my younger brother, Augustine, he's one of my heroes. Like I've seen him go through the same situations I went through. And yeah, they're people I truly hold on the highest of pedestals.
What are your favorite names?
My favorite names? I like Lila. Anything with a on the end sounds cool. But I don't know. No one snatched my daughter name. That's what I want to call my daughter, Lila. Yeah, something like that.
What is it that you most dislike?
I most dislike arrogance. I think arrogance leads to disrespect. And I don't feel like any of us should be arrogant. Like we're so different, but everyone's so alike. Like there's so many different cultures and races and stuff, but like at the end of the day, we're all humans. And like there's no need to think you're above someone else. Like we are all the same. Like we bleed the same. We all need sleep. We all need to eat. Anyone that's arrogant for the position they find themselves in, I strongly cannot relate to.
What is your greatest regret?
When you're broke and homeless and desperate, you do things that you probably would never have done in other circumstances. So I have a lot of regrets in that aspect of my life where we did stuff that I would never do today, and it just kind of had to happen for us for like a survival. Yeah, there's a lot that I regret, but yeah, I don't know. Definitely in those situations, I have some stuff that I regret doing and actions that like don't show who I actually am. But I mean, desperation causes for, you know, wild things to happen. So
Yeah. How would you like to die?
how would I like to die? Probably in my sleep, chilling.
Yeah.
When I'm old, like 150 or something. Just break the age record and just die peacefully in my sleep. Yeah, I think, yeah, dying in my sleep would be cool. But who knows? Elon Musk might make us live forever. So
Yeah.
shouts out to the boy. Hopefully he does. I ain't trying to die.
Thank you, Austin.
Ah,
Thank you,
you're welcome.
TCP.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for
being
having
on the
me.
podcast.
I think you're doing a great job, bro. Your questions are very professional. You hold yourself accountable for what you're saying. So I'm glad that I'm in a position to come and give back. Shout out to Sheedy. Shout out for you showing love to Sheedy, because if you didn't do that, I wouldn't have come and shown love to you.
And shout out
so-
to Sheedy, otherwise I would have never known about you and connected with you as well.
Yeah. And because you showed love to him, made me want to show love to you. So
Yeah.
that's
Full
what's
cycle,
good. Yeah, full circle, huh?
Yeah. Good luck with your journey, TCP. Have a
Thank you,
wonderful
bro.
day.
I appreciate you, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you.